Well, let's take a live look right now at Lumen Field, where Taylor Swift will be this weekend as we get to your first alert forecast.
And the great news is the weather looks like it's going to hold for the entire weekend of events. Let's get back to Adam Claibon.
I know a lot going on this weekend.
So much.
Thankfully, we're able to put on a good show as far as the weather is concerned. And they were like, man, Seattle's just a great city to be in, right? It's always sunny and dry there. Of course, we know there's a different story here heading into the winter. But yeah, we are going to keep things dry. Now, kind of hot here the next day or so. We're going to see highs stay around the mid 80s again tomorrow. We start to fall back a little more by Friday into the low 80s, and we're going to see that steady decline all the way through the weekend, more to the upper 70s. So getting a little more comfortable if you're going to be out there Sunday. Might be doing a little better than what we're going to see here heading into Saturday. And then those numbers keep falling into Monday, and later on into next week, we are going to see them kind of flatline around the mid to upper 70s. Now, as far as our temperatures, you can see that they are expected to stay above average as we go on into the end of the month of July. So there's probably more days like this. Typical high in the upper 70s at 78. We'll probably see more of those highs in the lower 80s. Not to say we see every single day like that, seeing how you can see there is the lighter shade of orange that is showing up here. So that's going to help us to stay close to average. But overall, when you do factor in everything that we are expecting to see here on into the end of the month of July, just slightly above those normal values. SchoolNet side here live in Wishka. Something that we've been really fortunate about here so far, at least in this summer, has been just the lack of that wildfire smoke and that haze in the sky. You can see just how blue the skies look here in Wishka. Same deal here for us in Payne-Field as we look live up in Everett. Now, the grass is definitely brown. We're definitely in need of some rain. We saw a little bit of that earlier this week. We could possibly see another weak system early next week too, but it doesn't look like there's much coming along with that either. Pretty warm to, yeah, well, just downright hot here in Seattle. 88 degrees, north winds coming in at 8 miles per hour. We're at that 90-degree mark in Shelton, up to 93. We're at 90 in Puyallup, currently sitting at 89 in Olympia, 90 in Chehalis. So this is where a lot of those 90s are confined. Central and South Sound. The farther north you go, you get more of the 80s. The coast actually cooling down. We had some warmer numbers earlier into the day. Starting to see a little more of that influence from off of the Pacific, which is going to cool us down even more so into the day for tomorrow. Okay, big picture. You can see things are quiet here. High pressure continues to spin right overhead for us, and then we have low pressure that's in the Gulf of Alaska, and this low is going to spin just a bit more and then eventually edge its way closer. It's not going to move right overhead by the end of the week, but what it does is as it moves closer, steadily those temperatures start to decrease. On into the night, skies staying clear. Another thing that low pressure system will do, it will bring back a little more of that marine layer along the coast, maybe a patchy area of a raindrop or perhaps just more of that fog into the earlier part of tomorrow. Not expecting really any moisture from this, but by the time we head into tomorrow night, early Friday, there are just a few clouds around. I think future radar is maybe overdoing some of the cloud coverage we have here in Puget Sound to start off on your Friday, but then we'll clear out just like we're expected to do so again Friday and Saturday, and those temperatures just keep on coming down. Temperatures low to mid or mid to upper 50s for tonight's lows. Then highs tomorrow, we're topping off at 77 in Bellingham, at 82 in Mount Vernon. Pretty similar to today, again farther south, mid to upper 80s expected for highs, and possibly could see a 90 or 2 here farther to the south. But Shelton, that's the big difference right there. After seeing more than 90s today, we're only at 82 tomorrow afternoon. Here's your forecast. Next 7 days, highs in the 80s for the next 3. We'll see more of the 70s starting up on Sunday through Wednesday.